What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going Oh bitch, let me put this back, son. I'm sorry. What's going on, y'all? We are back again for another episode review of Sistas. Sistas for the second half of the season is back, okay? Girl, didn't give us no time. Girl, I don't know what episode this is. What is this? Episode 12, episode 13? Girl, it's called The Dollar Store. But anyway, I'll figure it out. But the episode is back and it pick up where it left off when it went on break a couple of months ago, okay? And Maurice is getting played by Q. Okay, Q, gay for pay type of ass, whatever. Well, this is what I don't understand. I said you went gay for pay. I just feel like ain't that amount of money that's gonna make me or gonna change me or make me want to do something that I don't normally do. Okay, like that's not in me to do. And so I have an issue with the gay for pay type of situation. And I know they do it or whatever for money, but a part of me feel like, no, something about you like it. You like it. I'm just like, you set this whole thing up or whatever just to get with him. It just didn't sit well with my spirit. Okay, so Maurice got played. That's basically all that went down. Maurice got played and Q got his guys outside waiting. I said, wait a minute. So wait, you really got an operation going on here because you said my boys. I'm sitting here like, what? Okay, so he telling Maurice to get dressed and all this stuff, and Maurice trying to buy some time, thinking that his gun is in his drawer, but of course, Q ain't that dumb. He done found the gun. And he threw him some clothes to put on, and Maurice being Maurice, it was his way, I think, of trying to buy some time. Okay, and I don't know what type of time, but he was trying to buy some time because he's making jokes. And I guess that's his self-defense, okay? That's his defense mechanism to make jokes in serious situations about his clothes not matching and all of this stuff. But you are in a life or death situation right now because you don't know what this man is going to do if you don't do what he says. Basically, he wants him to go to the vault, to the bank and get the money. All right. And so at this point, Maurice was like, no, I can only open up the front door. I can't get into the vault. I'm not a manager. I'm not that type of person that can do that. He was like, Q said, well, we're going to get that lady. Okay. And I was like, what lady? Damn, he knows Sabrina too? Bitch, Maurice was like, no, she can't do anything either. And I'm just sitting here like, oh my goodness. Okay. This is a mess. This is a hot mess. And all I have to say is I'm sorry he's a victim right about now, but I have to blame Maurice, okay? Because there is no way in hell I am going to allow somebody to come back into my home after he came into my home, he or she came into my home and stole from my roommates, stole from somebody in my house, which means you stealing from my house, period. Okay, because it's in my house. You disrespecting me on that level. And now, because y'all was up there caking up and you thinking that it's more than what it was because you so desperate for a relationship, Maurice. Yes, that's what you were. Okay, you put yourself in this predicament. You probably was pillow talking and you told him that you work at the bank and all of this other stuff. And so therefore the stuff kept on going. He started formulating a plan, telling his boys what's going on because now he found a big lick. You already know that this is what he do. He's a stick-up kid. If he stole Calvin's checks, what do you think he gonna do next? Okay, like, come on. I said Maurice, 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 but he gonna have to deal with it. And at this point in time, I said, oh, I hope the hell that Alonzo ain't got nothing to do with this. If Alonzo got something to do with this, baby, I'm gonna be so gagged out my mind. Like, boy, you really went through this extent just to get back at him because he didn't he filed that hate crime against you, girl. Okay. Meanwhile, moving on, Aaron and Karen. Okay, the two people that get on my nerves. All right. Oh my. Because I just don't understand this relationship. I don't understand this. It's a couple of relationships I just don't understand. But this one I really don't understand because of the way that it's going about and the way that they met. I need a timeline, okay? I really do. Because at the end of the last episode, Aaron talking about, because he had sex with her I guess his ministry at his position at the church or whatever, it was affected. I think they wanted him out or something like that. And one of his solution is to get married. Okay, he was like, Karen, marry me. You can marry me. And then I'm like, what? Are you serious? I'm just so confused. Like, why is he acting like this? Like, are you still grieving the death of your wife? I know y'all was going through stuff and you was about to get in the process of getting a divorce if you wasn't already divorced or already in that process. I'm just not understanding why he is moving so fast. Baby, they moving fast like lesbians, okay? And truth be told, we don't even move that damn fast, okay? That's why I need to know a timeline. Because to me, Aaron is giving me manic and out of control right about now. He doing stuff at a pace that I'm not understanding, okay? Especially for men. It's like, why do we have to move so fast, okay? Why can't we just sit here and go along and let this relationship move as naturally as it's supposed to be? I'm just not understanding. I'm not understanding the why we got to speed it up, okay? Because he was like, you ain't answer my question. She was like, I mean, to be quite honest, he was like, because you still want Zach. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it, okay? I'm just saying, like, he was like, I love you. I'm in love with you. I said, excuse me? He said, do you love me? She was like, I mean, I love you too, but I said, what? I said, come the fuck on. All right, now see, when I heard that, I said, this is bull. Okay, because Karen, you know better. Bitch, and then for me, this is what it is. I said, Karen, after all the shit that you and grief that you done gave Andy about her relationship with Gary and seeing, see, this is the difference, okay? Aaron got red flags all around him since everybody doing the red flags on Twitter. Aaron got red flags all around him, okay? But his is subtle. Okay, his is not so in your face. Okay, we can tell from the outside. You know what I'm saying? His is not so in your face because he's like been presented to us as this strict, grief-stricken father, pastor, husband that was cheated on, so therefore he's going through a whole bunch of turmoil or whatever, and he's trying to get over that. Whereas with Gary, we already see his red flags because he's putting them on display. Everybody can see that, okay? And so it's making more easier for somebody on the outside looking in to call it out, like Karen been calling out Gary, okay? But baby, you sitting next to a red flag right now because that man really wants you to marry him after knowing him how long? Girl, have y'all been consistently dating for 2 months? Okay, y'all can never say that y'all officially dated. So how is you love her? And I know people believe in that love at first sight type of stuff. I technically don't. I don't, okay, because I'm the type of person I have to really get to know somebody. And he talking about some, cause she was like, listen, I still love Zach. I said, what? She said, no, I'm not in love with him. I said, oh, okay, because there's a difference, and people don't understand that there's a difference between love and in love. And she was like, I still love him. Of course, she's gonna still have some feelings for somebody that's been in her life for 3+ years or whatever, and the ups and downs. Because even though they had their hard times, there comes a point that they were friends, okay? So of course she's gonna still have feelings for that, and he needs to respect that and understand that. And then he goes into this whole tirade about, when I saw you and him together, my heart was beating out my chest, and I was so angry inside and all this stuff because it felt like he was taking or doing something to something that's mine. And I said, something that's mine? Girl, mine? Since when was that yours? Since when was she yours? Okay, just because y'all had a few conversations or whatever, y'all never made it official that y'all was actually in a relationship, okay? And y'all never had time to even actually do things like a people in a relationship does. You know what I'm saying? It's always been incident after incident after incident before y'all can even get that right. And you talking about he was doing something to yours, something that was yours. Boy, get out of here. They're gonna say, I do whatever it takes, to show you that I really want you, okay? I'm gonna make you fall in love with me. That's what I'm gonna make you do, okay? I'm gonna make you see. I'm gonna make you want me. I'm gonna make you see that I'm the person for you because I feel like you my soulmate. I feel like we supposed to be in this relationship, and I know for sure that you the one for me. I know for sure you supposed to be here. I know for sure this. But you know what? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna make sure I do this and do that. Okay, you want to watch this movie? Come on, let's watch this movie. And I said, do y'all really fall for stuff like that? I mean, if a man tell y'all that, even a man or a woman, like that would turn me off so bad because it feels like you're trying to play a game with me. All right, like let me get there on my own. And if I'm moving too slow for you, move on if you have to, okay? But if you can't wait for me to catch up to where you are in that love department, feeling department, you're not gonna force me in on a timeline to make me want to fall in love with you because that shit ain't authentic, okay? I'm gonna fall out of love with you as easily as you trying to, as hard as you trying to force me to get in love with you. You know what I'm saying? Aaron just doing too goddamn much, and I need him to slow down. And Karen, I need you to slow down too, okay? I know you dealing with some shit, but baby girl, you gotta stop it, okay? Bitch, next week she gonna be having issues with the shop, okay? Girl, that's a mess. Meanwhile, let's just get to Andy. My goodness. We're gonna put a pause on that. We're gonna put a pause on Andy, okay? We're gonna put a pause on Andy for a second. Let's get to Zach and Fatima. Zach and Fatima waking up in the bed, you know, oh baby, like what you doing? I gotta go to work. Oh my God, like I'm so tired. Like you really did that thing. Listen, baby, I don't want to wake up without you. You know what I'm saying? Come on, just stay a little bit. You know, oh, I said, oh, let's get this. Let me tell you something. I like Zach and Fatima, like for real, for real. I really do like them together. And I swear for Lord, y'all better not do nothing to break them up, okay? We already got a op that's trying. We got a op that's trying. Hayden has to freaking go at this point. And I don't care how you take him out, but he has to be eliminated. Squid Games up in this bitch, okay? That's what he has to do, all right? Because at this point, it's becoming creepy. It's becoming eerie. It's becoming weird. You know what I'm saying? It's becoming stalkerish. It's becoming obsession. Okay? That's what it's becoming, and it's not a good look. All right? They up there cupcaking in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Zach and Fatima, he all like, they Google eyes and stuff. You know, that fresh, we back together type, you know, and they feel like they really do love each other. I ain't gonna say love, but they kind of falling into it. Okay? And you know, Fatima, she not trying to give him too much, but he's saying a lot of buzzwords that feel like triggers to her. I feel like, you know, wanting to stay with you, wanting to do this with you, wanting to live with you, and, you know, he thanking her for making him a better man, and, you know, she about tired of him saying that because she's not used to that. I feel like she's not used to that. And it's because of the fact that she didn't really want a relationship because Fatima had already told us she had her heart broken for, prior. And that's what made her just want to, you know, date around and not do anything serious. And so Zach somehow then came into her heart and is making her want an actual relationship and she don't know how to place that, okay? And so they getting over that. And then, you know, he talking about his money and how, you know, this could be yours too, or whatever. I'm going to make you rich one day. I'm going to take care of you one day and all this stuff. But what I need you to do is, you know, call me Realtor Bay and call you Lawyer Bay. I said, we ain't finna do those type of names, okay? No, we got to grow up. We have to grow up, okay? We are not a relationship on Twitter, okay? And so, you know, he wanted her to go down with him to go see this townhouse because he's inexperienced with buying houses and, you know, looking at stuff like that. So he wanted her to be there. She said, okay, you know, they just being a regular, I haven't seen you. We had an argument, you know what I'm saying? We had a falling out. We ain't talked to each other for a minute. So now we done made up and we done had some good makeup sex and, you know, we all Google eyes and everything's all good for the moment. That's how they was feeling. I was like, okay, that's cute. That's cute because that's literally how it be, because that's how it be. Yeah, okay. I mean, hey, sometimes you be missing shorty, and then cause y'all be arguing for what? And then when you realize what you been arguing about, and it goes on for too long, and you like, bitch, what the fuck? You don't even remember what you started arguing over, okay? And it's been days that you ain't talked to shorty, or y'all just arguing all the time, and then when y'all finally go ahead and talk it out or whatever, and y'all do what y'all do, the next day it's just like, yeah, I miss you. You know, it's like that. You get all mushy and shit. I get mushy sometimes. Okay? I ain't as hard as y'all always think I am, but I get mushy sometimes. Behind this hysteria, okay, it's some softness, okay? Listen, they don't call me teddy bear for nothing. Anyway, I'm putting too much out, okay? You know, she up there talking, and he was like, "Now come on, get back up in bed or whatever." She was trying to get the crust out his eye. He said, first of all, don't put your morning breath on me like that. You know, that spit, that saliva, But he was like, "Come on, get back in bed and let's go." And she was like, "No, because you take too long." I said, Girl, no, that ain't a problem to have. At least I didn't think it was. Is that a problem to have? I guess because she had to go to work. He was like, "You can call me quick. I try to do it quick if you want to." I said, "Don't ever say that again, Zach. Okay, don't ever say that again." But they're cute. Meanwhile, Fatima get to work, right? She get to work, and all of a sudden she gets a phone call, Zach calling her or whatever, and was like, "Hey, what you doing?" "Bitch, I'm at work. What you think I'm doing?" I was like, "Nah, I'm thinking about you." "I'm thinking about you too. I missed you." "How you missed me? And I just sent you an hour ago." "I know, but I'm still missing you." I was like, "Oh, stop this. It's a little too much. I don't like this. Give me a little sour. Give me a little sour. It's too much sweet. Too much sweet. Okay, my tooth hurting." Next thing you know, he was like, "But no, for real, I'm calling you because, remember when I told you I needed you to come with me to the to see the house or whatever." The lady said, they about to do the open house and looking at some things, and if I want the first look and the first dib on it, I need to get down there like now. And she was like, "I can't get away right now because I just can't get away." He was like, "Come on now, them girls be up there, they always be getting away at any type of time." And she was like, "I know that, but the partners are there at this moment, so she can't get away." And he was like, "All right, cool, whatever." And they hang up, and Hayden was listening on the phone. So you mean to tell me Hayden got her phone tapped? I said, "Are you serious?" And trying to figure out what exactly it is that he's doing to get some money. And I hope it ain't illegal. And my whole thing is this: like, he comes up in there trying to confront Fatima, asking him, asking her about Zach. Did he why he leave chain breakers and where he going doing this and all this stuff. And she like, "Why don't you ask him that? Why are you asking me these questions?" And my whole thing is this: with Hayden, with men that do this, or people in general who do this, because women do it too. I'm not gonna just specify it and put it on men. Y'all being that stalkerish and obsessive type of person to get a person that you like to like you back or to actually fall for you. You really think that's gonna work because you're forcing somebody? Like, that is a turn off. I'm not impressed by that. That's your irritants. I don't want anything to do with you, and you keep on doing all this stuff. That's just pushing me further and further away. Like, I just don't get it. But he act like somebody that's never been told no before, okay? And he don't know how to handle it. Meanwhile, we get to Sabrina and Calvin. Girl, they wake up together, and at the end of the day, Sabrina, they had a good night. Okay, they were supposed to just talk. They wound up having sex. Uh, Calvin was like, "So are we going to be in a relationship, or are we seeing other people or something?" And she was like, "I'm not ready for commitment. So, I don't want to see other people, but I'm not ready to commit. And if you do see other people, just let us know," and all that stuff. And he was cool with it. It was totally different from how he, used to get in his feelings back in the day. It's like they came to an understanding. And my whole thing with Sabrina is, do you want this man or not? Okay, because you're not gonna keep on playing me around like this. I want you. I don't want us to go see nobody else, but I don't want to commit. No, we can then just be friends with benefit and don't feel no type of way when you see me out with somebody else. Okay, like, I ain't got time for this. Meanwhile, he leaves. Danny comes over there talking about Preston. Girl, you wanted space from Preston. Preston is giving you your space. You need to let some time go past. Let stuff happen naturally, okay? And it's like, be careful what you ask for and be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And that is what you getting in this situation. You wanted some space. He's giving you space. And now she's worried because he hasn't called her yet, okay? And he always calls at a certain time. But like Sabrina said, you wanted space. So he's giving you space. Get up out of here, okay? She's stressing out over nothing at this point. I feel it's nothing. Meanwhile, we get to Andy's storyline. Girl, Miss Andy. Miss Andy, Miss Andy, Miss Andy. How your man feel watching you? Girl, y'all know the dude that played Jacoby. What's his name? Sky Alexander Alvesta. Okay, y'all know Jacoby. In real life, them two go together. Okay, and when I found that out, like at the end of last month, I was like, oh, you know, oh. Okay. All right. I said, so y'all be watching each other, just be getting it in on TV with your co-workers, knowing that y'all be jumping each other down in real life. I feel some type of way because the dude that played Robin, he was grabbing all up on Andy's ass. Bitch, I would have been sitting here looking like this. So you just let him put his hands all over your ass like that? I mean, I know we acting or whatever, but damn, you gonna let him do that? Girl, I do some stuff like that, and you'll be like, bitch, and I'll be like, all right, it's cool. Now when I kiss this bitch on screen, now let me stop. I'm telling you, it be like that sometimes. Okay, that would have made me a little feel away. Okay, but I know it's acting. But he was all up on that ass. I said, all right, he said, listen, I don't know when I'm gonna get the opportunity again, so let me take full advantage. They kissing on that couch and everything, and I said, Andy, don't do what I think you're about to do. Please don't. And Andy didn't. I said, oh, thank you. She was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And he was like, okay, I know. I'm sorry. I said, miss, get up out the conference room. I don't know. I can't remember if they was in the conference room or in her office. I think it was in her office. Okay. I said, Robin, this is your time to leave. Sir, this is your time to leave. Leave Robin, okay? Robin annoys me too. Robin annoys me for the same reason that Hayden kind of annoys me because Hayden keeps pushing up on Fatima, and I don't like the way that Robin is pushing up on Andy and everything. It's like, I get it, y'all got a little chemistry, and you want to say it's something going on between us, and you can't deny it. I said it's nothing really going on between y'all. The only thing that's really going on between y'all is that y'all both are horny in this situation. That's it. It's sex. It's lust. That's what's going on between y'all, okay? How do you know you got something going on if you don't even know the person like that? All right, I just... I said, girl, Robin, you doing a lot. This woman has a man, and I get it. She came over there. She kind of, started that situation off because she was pissed off at Gary, knowing damn well she gonna go back to Gary, okay? So it was just that. They up there playing around in the office and talking about what they gonna do and, all of this shit or whatever and how they gonna stop it and he wanted to say just make a memory or whatever before I go back to London, and I said, what are you doing? Are we begging again? Yes. Do y'all women, okay, do y'all find that attractive? When a man begs the way that he was doing, like, come on, let me get a kiss, like, come on, like, you look good or whatever, but I'm just saying, I know you got a man, but let me just get a kiss. I want to just hold you. I just want to be with you and all this stuff. Girl, that'll make me push me away, okay? First of all, respect my boundaries, respect my relationship, and that just goes to show that you have no respect, okay, if you can't respect the fact that I said I was in a relationship. But then again, Andy is giving the cues like, even though I said no, I still kind of want you, but you still should let that no means no. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I can't with them two at this point because I'm scared for Andy. That is why, because Gary is still in the picture very much, all right? So they did kiss again. And baby, it looked like if they would have gave it a couple of more seconds, they would have had dropped the clothes in the office. And I was like, Andy, it's time for him to go. It's time for him to go, Andy. Let that go. Andy get home, right? Gary standing there like, so where you been at? I said, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Why are you still here? Okay. I said, Andy, please go get security. Don't even engage with this man. Go get security. Call the cops or whatever. Get him out. I'm not for calling the cops on black men just to call the cops on them. But bitch, at this point, he needs to go. He needs to go before he do something and then blame you for it. Okay, girl. She was like, yep, I was going to work. I was going out or wherever she was going. He was like, dressed like that. Yep, sure was. Okay, and okay, see, my therapist told me about you. She was like, yo, therapist, you mean the bitch that you had up in my room? Okay, that bitch, girl. Listen, at the end of the day, he had the nerve to try to use and say, my therapist said that you the one that like drama and all this stuff, and you the one that's trying to keep me there, and I didn't see it then, but now I'm seeing it, look at it, you don't want me to change and all this stuff. I was doing this for us. I said, excuse me, if you was all about doing this for us, And if you had any respect for her, you could have told her full out what this type of sex therapy situation was, okay? And you should have let her know so she wouldn't have to come home to a situation that she came home to and think that you was actually cheating on her, okay? That's what you should have done. You were in the wrong and you didn't apologize for that. You get pissed off at her for getting pissed off at you when she had every right to be pissed off, because who is going to be okay with seeing two women in their bedroom with their man? And they have no clue who they are. And one of those women are on top of their man in lingerie with him bareback and I said bare chested or whatever. Like, come on. Niggas are just dumb. Okay. And, he was like, I'm gonna get my stuff and go. She was like, okay. He was like, cause I'm so intense. I gotta work out this tension. I said, bye. Bye. Toodaloo boo boo. Okay. And then she was like, yeah, you need to work it out since you ain't working it out here in the bedroom. Oh, so what you trying to say? You trying to come at me in my manhood and because I can't perform or whatever? I said you know exactly what she kind of come for, okay? Because you doing everything else but doing her, all right? All of a sudden it's an issue with her because you can't see past her being or some dude touching her. Like, girl, sir, be quiet. And then she was like, go work that out on that girl at the gym. And he gonna say, I will. I said, oh, so we playing games here? I said, Andy, change the locks, okay? Get your key back. Like, come on, girl, you like this. And the therapist was right. Andy, you do like the drama. Because you would have been left that man, okay? You like all of the goddamn drama that comes with this relationship, and that's why you won't leave him. Meanwhile, you go back to the office the next day, and you talk to the partners, and you got Hayden in there. They want him and you to show Robin around or whatever. So when the main partner lead, the big boss, Hayden talking about something, you can show him because that's your specialty or whatever. Kind of makes them sexually subjective, or what could be perceived as sexually subjective. You know remark, and Andy caught it real quick, and she was like, excuse me, what you trying to say? And Robin was like, no, see, what you not gonna do, for you being a lawyer, you should understand the fact that what you said was rude, and that's borderline sexual harassment or whatever. And he just got real smart with Robin. Like, Hayden made me want Robin to knock him out. Okay, I ain't talking to you, but I'm gonna finish my sentence. What did I say? What did I say to you, Andy? What did I say? Like, he was just being so rude, and Robin was standing up for her. And I said, oops, Robin, don't make me like you for Andy right now because you standing up for this girl. Because was Gary going to do that? Gary probably would have punched him out right then and there. But truth be told, Hayden probably wouldn't have did it to Gary. I don't know why. I just got a feeling he wouldn't have did it to Gary, okay? He would have sized him up and realized that he couldn't take Gary, because Gary probably would have fucked him up, okay? And then he leave out or whatever. And I was just like, just rude as shit. Meanwhile, Hayden, not Hayden, but Robin had to tell her, listen, truth be told is I really called you up in here too because I want you to know this before, you get told in front of everybody. I might be your boss. Okay, this opening up a new chapter of the office out there in the UK is more so like open it up, your boss here, he's thinking about retirement, and so I might be taking over, okay? And I just want you to know that, and that's how that's how I know everything about you. I know about your boyfriend, I know about his deals with the FBI and all this stuff. And she was like, what? And I said the same thing. So all of my shit, okay? And it was like, yeah, I had to, I'm just saying. She was like, no, because I'm sitting here and I don't know nothing about you and you know all this stuff about me. Like, what is that? Okay. He was like, listen, I was just looking at everybody. I had to look up everybody picture and profile. And then I stopped on your picture and I was like, wow, she beautiful as hell. I got to get to know her. I just know she's everything. I said, from a picture. Looks can be deceiving, because let me tell you something. It be some fine looking people up in their profile pics on Instagram and Twitter, but when you actually open up their Instagram and look at the rest of their pics and look at how they actually look, oh, they catfishing like a motherfucker, okay? And I said, so her look stopped you. What if she didn't look and wasn't the way that you thought she was in that picture? I said, come on now, Robin, you doing a little much, okay? And he was like, listen, here, you can get this link. So he texted her this link, and he was like, it's an article that got everything about me, my background, all the stuff that I've done, working with this person, that person, all this stuff, and you can look it up and all this shit. I said, so what that's supposed to mean? That's supposed to be like, here, I know about you, so now you can know about me. Now, get out of here, Robin. Robin seems like the type that seems like a nice gentleman for the most part. Not even a gentleman, because just nice, okay? But then when you truly get to know him and behind closed doors, he got a switch that's gonna flip. You know what I'm saying? Like a switch, just flip that switch, you know? I gotta keep my eyes on him. Something about him just ain't sitting right with me just too yet, okay? Meanwhile, Sabrina finally gets to work and the lights is all off. And she like, oh my God, Maurice, where you at? So she turned the lights on. She don't see him. She gets on the phone calling him, goes to voicemail. And she was like, Maurice, you were supposed to be here. See, when you get here, I'm going to suspend you. I already knew that you was going to mess up and all this stuff and woo, woo, woo. Girl, next thing you know, we hear Maurice and Q, turn around. Okay, I'm right here. She turned around and she see them. He got Maurice tied up, the gun to his back. Okay. And I was just like, oh, that's how we gonna end the episode. That's how we gonna end the episode. But y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode of Sistas. And I will see you guys later on tonight for American Horror Stories. All right. Peace out.